we're in the process of installing some light switches. We got a light switch at the first for a shower, and then we're putting a ceiling fan switch in here. We've got the wires here. Now we've got to do some deductions. We've got the ground wires coming out properly. We've already terminated the white wires underneath a red wire nut. We push that back in the box. Okay, now we've got to think about this for a minute. Okay, I installed a new wire back there for the ceiling fan. That's why I put this 2-gang switch box in here. There used to be only a single, but I cut the wall out. I put a 2-gang cut-in box in here. I took the existing box out, rerouted everything, fished the wire up the wall and all that. So I look at this, and this was my new wire. This one here went up to the ceiling fan. So we know this wire has to go up to the ceiling fan. This wire here goes to the existing light in the shower. Okay, so I know that it's going to be coming out over on this side. So reroute that, push that in there like that. Okay, now I've got one of these wires is the hot wire coming into the box, and then they use this box as a junction box, and they ran a wire from there to another box. Okay, so both of these are hot. Okay, and we've got to have one hot wire coming to the light switch, one hot wire coming to the ceiling fan from these wires. Does that make sense? You've got a hot wire, one wire feeds the light switch, and this goes up to the light switch. So when you turn it on, the power is going to come from this one, and then it's going to go to this one up to the light switch. Okay, when you look at a light switch, you've got 2 screws on the back side of it. Okay, and there's a ground wire. That's why we attach the ground. And usually on these boxes, you'll have to look. There's a definite top and bottom. Okay, I'm going to have to look at that in the light. I see this one says top. It's kind of hard to see it right there. So I know that's the top. And one black wire is going to go to one screw. One black wire is going to go to there. Okay, and it doesn't matter which black wire per se up there. Okay, then you've got your ceiling. This is for the ceiling fan. Okay, one black wire, and this one actually, I've got to look at that. See, that says too hot, and that says too fan. See, so I know that this hot right here is going to go to the hot wires. To fan means going up to the fan. I know this wire over here goes up to the fan, so that's going to be connected to there. So what does that tell us? That tells us, I'm getting to it here, that tells us we have to take this out, and we've got to put 2 pigtails on there. I've got to keep those connected on there. Okay, and I have to put 2 other wires on there, and 2 pigtails. What are 2 pigtails? I'm gonna have to find another one. Here's one. I've got a little piece of wire here. I'm gonna bend the end over like that, and I'm gonna hold that on there like that. Then with the wire nut, and then I'm gonna have another one coming out of there. I can't just take one of these wires and go to one light switch and one to the ceiling fan. Only one of these wires is the power that comes into the box. Okay, so I've got to find my other black wire, and I'll be right back and show you how it's done. Okay, so here's my 2 jumper wires. Okay, and I've got to strip those back here a little bit, and I'm going to have to connect these under these 2 wires. Okay, and I think I'm going to cut these wires back just a little bit and straighten them out a little. I don't really think they need to be out here this far. I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I'm just going to do it with my pliers. Right there at that tip, right there. That worked out pretty slick. I'm just going to straighten the ends a little bit. Get my wire strippers out here and strip this wire back. And I'm going to look That's about right for the red. Okay. And so now I'm going to take these black wires and I'm going to kind of hold it like that. Because see, I need these two black wires to stay together, and I need the new wires coming out. Okay. Yeah, it would have been so much easier with those tabs on this wire nut. There's no way that's tight enough. None. So I'm going to have to do this business and get it a little bit tighter. I'm not over tightening it or anything. Okay, pull on that, make sure they're all tight in there. Okay, so now I've got to get this in to the box here. Okay, I'm gonna push that in like that. Get that, hold my mouth just right. And that's right, my phone goes off. Hello? Yep, when you want your phone to go off, just start the camera. So see, now I push the wire nuts in there, like that. And I've got one of those wires, and I'm pushing it back far enough, and I'm sure my light switch is going to be good in there. My ceiling fan switch is going to be good in there. Okay? And so now I'm going to angle one of those wires back out over here, like that. Okay, that's for one switch. And I have my other one right over here. This goes up to the ceiling fan. And so there you go. Here's all set up for this light switch for the shower. This one is set up for the ceiling fan switch. Okay, we ready to install this? This is our light switch for the shower. We're just about ready for this, but there's one important thing we have to do to this particular switch before we put it in a cut-in box. I'll tell you that in a minute.
Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.